I'd like to invite the boys and girls to join me. Dad can come on over.
I'm here.
Sure. Yes, you all can come over. Parents are welcome as well. So, I have a question for you. Do you like it when you get sick? No, I don't like it when I get sick. Okay. I hadn't anticipated that. She doesn't mind it so much because it means she gets to miss school. I should have remembered that. Yes. Now, when the summer comes around, I have to watch out for something because sometimes I get something and it makes me miserable. How many of you have ever gotten poison ivy? Oh, I heard some groans out there. It's no fun. You've never had poison ivy? None of you have ever had poison ivy? Oh, my goodness. Oh, my gosh. Count your blessings. Well, last year, I got a really bad case of poison ivy. It started out, it wasn't so bad. And I was actually helping rake out here. Just goes to show you, there's a saying, no good deed goes unpunished.
Reverend Rick, do they know what poison ivy is?
Do you know what poison ivy is? Oh. Yeah, they all know, sure. So I got poison ivy, and so I went and I got some calamine lotion. And you put it all over you, and it gets all crusty and everything. And my poison ivy got worse. So I asked somebody and said, oh, what you really need is this stuff. It's called Technu. So I put this all over me, and my poison ivy got worse. And then somebody else told me, what you really need is Ivarest. And I sprayed this all over me, and my poison ivy got worse. It was all over my arms and my feet, and it got between my toes. It was not pretty. And so I didn't like the itching, so I tried some hydrocortisone, and I even took a bath in Epsom salt. Nothing worked. It was just getting worse and worse. I was pretty miserable. So I went to see the doctor. And you know what the doctor said to me? Doctor said, why didn't you come to me in the first place? I waited too long. The doctor gave me some medicine, and eventually all of my poison ivy went away. But I learned a lesson. Sometimes when you have a problem, it's not good to wait. You need to help and ask for help early. And that got me thinking about a story in the Bible about Jesus and his disciples. And they went out on a boat in the Sea of Galilee. And it was a nice sunny day, and Jesus said, I'm going to go for a nap in the back of the boat. And so Jesus went and took a nap in the back of the boat. And as I say, it was a nice sunny day on the Sea of Galilee. And the disciples were having a really good time. But then it started to get cloudy. Just a few clouds here and there. And then it got completely cloudy. Probably had to take the sunglasses off. And then it started getting windy. And it started getting windier and windier, and then it started to rain. And it just got worse and worse, and eventually the boat, it was rocking back and forth, and the waves were coming over the side of the boat, and the disciples got really worried, and they went running to Jesus, and they woke him up, and they said, Jesus, aren't you concerned that we're going to die here out on the Sea of Galilee? And Jesus, he said to them, why are you worried, O you of little faith? And I think what Jesus meant by that is he was disappointed the disciples didn't have faith in him, and they didn't come to him right away when the problem started getting really bad. So after Jesus said, don't you have faith? He said to the wind and the waves, be still. And the wind stopped, and the waves stopped, and the rain stopped, and everything was good again. And I like that story because it reminds me that sometimes when we have a problem, we wait too long, not only to ask someone else to help us, but sometimes we wait too long to ask Jesus to help us. When we have a problem, we should always go to him first. We should always go to prayer first and say, please help. Yes. You pray and say, please help me with this problem that I have. I don't know what I do. And we need to do that first, not last. Let us pray. Dear God, we thank you for this special place where we can know that there are people who care about us and that you also care about us. And help us to always know that we can turn to you and we can turn to others when we have a problem. And help us to remember to always be there for others when they need us. And just in case you all haven't met yet, this is Olivia and this is Annabelle. And they're up here for the summer from Texas. And they're Rick and Pam Foy's granddaughters. And where's your sister? She's
still down in Texas.
She's still down in Texas. She coming up later?
Yes, on
Good.
Thursday.
Oh, good. And you're going to spend a lot of time in Maine, aren't you?
Yes.
There. Thank you.